Welcome back to Stonemagpie for an unboxing. I bet you can't guess where this one's from. Bit of a clue on the envelope here. Without further ado, I'm going to crack open the envelope and see what's inside. Here we have a diamond painting. The end. No, not quite. So you may see here, we've got an image of a question mark. That isn't the picture. It is because I have bought a mystery. Let's open it up and have a look. Now I know with some of the mysteries that with the coding you can actually see the pattern. So I'm hoping that isn't the case with this one. You know, with the dark and light shading, even though it's black and white, sometimes it gives the picture away. Okay, let's have a little look. This is a square diamond kit, so it won't matter that it's black and white on the canvas because it will be completely covered by the diamonds. Okay. So here we are, it is quite creased. I will have to pop it under my bed just to flatten it out a little bit. I'll turn it over. As you can see, it's not folded over so that there's any rivers and creases like that. It's just really where it's been rolled up, so not too bad at all. Just going to lift one of the corners. Yep, nice and sticky. Okay, I'm going to give it a quick measure. It is a 30 by 40, so let's see if that's true to size. So the picture itself is about nearly 25 by now this one was a bit trickier to see, sorry if you can hear Monty barking. 34, so that's quite a bit smaller than 40, so 25-ish by 34 rather than 30 by 40. I think the actual canvas itself, well it's the canvas itself is 30 by 40, but the picture is smaller. Okay, what I like about this is that the coding down the side is in white, so it doesn't give an idea of the colours. So obviously when I show you the drills you'll get an idea of the colour here, but the actual grid themselves are black and white. I'm just looking at the symbols because they've done that confusing thing where number 2 is actually symbol 5. 4 is 4, hooray, 5 is 3. So it does, 14 is 2. I don't quite know why they do that. Yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at the canvas itself. Let's see if we can see any sort of clue as to what the picture might be. What do you think? I can't make it out. I don't know even what the category is. So you tell me. We can have a guess at this point of what the picture is. There we are. See if you can take a guess while I get the diamonds. Basic toolkit as expected, usual green tray, pink wax and the diamond pen. And as I say, square diamonds. Let's have a little look at the colours. So we've got sort of a cranberry red, purple, lilac, green, pink, bright pink, orange, sagey green, blue. Oh, an empty one. Oh no. Let's hope that doesn't mean I'm going to run out of number 9. A blue, a mustard, a sort of a terracotta colour, brown, peach, sort of a corally colour, lots of pink and a brighter pink there. Okay, oh, I think they're slightly different there, so 17, 18, and then I've got these two here, 19, 20. Have I got 20 colours altogether? Yes, I do. 20 colours, 20 colours. However, I'm very concerned about that. We've got a 9 and then a 10. So let's hope that was just a little bit of a mistake. We will see. So, have a guess. What colours, what picture do you think these colours might be for? Not quite sure. Let's have a look at the picture again. Any guesses? What I'm going to do is I bought this thinking it was going to be good fun to be able to do some and show you a little bit as I go along, and people can have a guess in the comments and see who guesses correctly. So I'll probably do a little bit of this and we'll see what the mystery picture is. So stay tuned and I'll join you in a moment. Okay, I have now spent 1 hour and 10 minutes working on the mystery painting. So let me zoom out and we'll see if we can have our first guess. Okay, so I've taken off the protective cover because I was getting a bit of reflection. I'll move the canvas down a bit. And there we are. It's very pink for a background and I can see lines of lilac going across here. But I have to say, I have absolutely no idea what this picture is going to be. So it'll be interesting hearing your thoughts and what your ideas are, what the picture could be. So please do comment, join in the fun, and let's see what happens next. Time for guess number 3. Time for guess number 4. I haven't got it yet, have you? Keep tuned for a review at the end of the video. Time for guess number 5. Keep trying. Time for guess number 6. Time for guess number 7, last chance. The review of this kit is coming up soon. Well, did you guess? Did you guess correctly? How long did it take you? I'm dying to know. So, here's my thoughts. When I first opened the kit and looked at the colours before I'd placed any of the diamonds down, I was thinking it was going to be a vase of blousy, flowery flowers, you know, the big exuberant blooms, looking at the colours with the pinks and a little bit of green. That was my first initial thought. So when I did this top row to here, and I was still in that mindset, I thought, gosh, it's a very pink background for pink flowers. And I wondered whether they'd perhaps done the picture upside down and this was a start of a vase or something like that. So that was my first thought. As I continued to this point here, I thought, ooh, actually that looks like a sunset type of design. And as I go down, it might change into a watery finish with perhaps a boat in the distance, that sort of image. Carried on working down, and at this point I completely changed my mind and I thought, ice cream. Perhaps it's like an ice cream sundae in a bowl, so you can see the different shapes of ice cream and sorbet with sprinkles on. So that was my next thought. It really did keep me guessing. And then I moved down, and I think it was at this point that I realised that that was a bird's head. And then I saw that that was a bird's head. So it took me probably halfway down the canvas to start thinking of the birds. And as I continued, obviously, it then really did become obvious. And the two little cute feet on the branches and the tails. So, yeah. Here is my review then of this kit. I'll start with some positives. It was a really fun project to do. It really was. I'm not a very pinky person, but I actually really like this picture. And the fact that there was no category to go by, I didn't say I wanted an animal or a landscape or, you know, sometimes you get a choice. I had absolutely no idea, and I do think that was really good. I also liked the fact that you couldn't really see on the canvas any of the shadings. I mean, looking back, there was probably more of a clue here now that I know what it is, but at the time I really didn't. The symbols were really clear on the canvas. I think with having a white background, you could tell it was an easy one to follow, except for, here's a couple of negatives. The symbols themselves threw me sometimes. I very nearly made mistakes throughout because of the numbering. So symbol 5, I will say, is number 2 colour. 4 was 4. Symbol 3 was number 5 colour. Symbol 8 was number 12. Symbol 6, and this one is the one that caught me out more than any. Symbol 6, number 17. And symbol 7 was number 20. I don't know why they do it. I wish they wouldn't. If they're going to put numbers on a chart, please use the numbers. If you've got 20 colours and 8 numbers, use the real number, please. Oh, anyway, that drives me mad a little bit. Saying that, the glue was fabulous. It really was a nice quality. Being poured glue, it made a difference. So it was really nice to work on. I have to say, I don't think the squares were as tight up as they could be. I have taken a photo and I will show you a close-up view of what I mean. So as you saw there is a little bit of gapping in places. It's not too bad. I mean, it's, you know, I used my multi-placer a lot on this picture, and I can just see a few odd spaces that I just want to keep nudging, but as I nudge them, they just create a space on the lower bit. So really, the grid should have been a little bit tighter. I didn't have that clicking into place that you usually get with squares. But they are the only two negatives really, the symbols and the spacing. The drills were okay quality. They weren't the worst I've had and they weren't the best I've had, but the finish is really nice. It does have a sparkle to it and a nice sheen to it. And I will definitely put my leftover diamonds in my storage. If they're not good enough quality, I usually put them in like a mixed jar. But these, and you can see some colours, I have a lot of leftovers, and some I was getting a little bit worried about because there isn't very many of that colour left at all, but I didn't run out of any. So I've got leftovers in every colour. So they will be going into my storage, into my Tic Tac boxes that I keep, and I keep those under the DMC numbers. So it's great that I've got those on the side here. As I say, I'm not a very pinky person. I do like the picture, and thinking about where I might put it, I'm thinking I've got it like a covered outdoor area, and I think if I can back this with something, maybe a piece of wood or something like that, I'm going to put it in my outside area. I think it's a really fun summery picture, and then I can bring it in when it gets cooler and bring it out again for the warmer months. So I think I'm really quite pleased with it. So I would say, if you're not quite sure what picture you would like to do next and you're umming and ahhing and can't decide, you just don't know, why not try a mystery? I think because this one's square and the white doesn't show through, a square diamond option is a really good way to go. I also think this is a really good gift idea. I think it's a great stocking filler for Christmas or just a nice little birthday project. This one cost me £8.99 from Amazon. I just think fair price, really fun project to do. So perhaps a consideration as a birthday or Christmas gift. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you had fun guessing what it was, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks everybody for joining me. Please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.